Comrade, it's a great time having you. There is your marriage will be a state of mind teachings we have that provide the propellant ideas on your dating, your courtship, and your marriage. I use the name Bismarck say, go to my YouTube channel. Have Nothing Can Stop You Motivational Message. Watch them, subscribe to them. Also, if you go to YouTube, have my channel. Your marriage will be a state of mind to the world. Have teachings on dating. This is series 12. This is 12. This is the 12th series. Watch them, subscribe them. Thank you for your blistering support you've been giving me all this while. I have also these ebooks, Amazon Gumroad for you. Building your competitiveness in a crowded planet, $4. It will be impossible to have this world without you. $4. Your marriage will be a state of mind to the world. $5. There is something inside you the world is in need of. $4. Leaders of generational thinkers. Also, that's also $5. Go to Amazon and Gumroad. Go and get these books. Sub me drive the sales. I'm pleading with you. Thank you for your support. I know you helped me drive the sales. Today, we are still on series 2. We are still sharing. On the previous series, we have spoken about a couple of issues. The last series spoke about that if God give you any promotion at your workplace, you have to extrapolate the values of the workplace to enhance your marriage. We have spoken a lot of issues in the previous series about casual stages of friendship, the level of friendship, that friendship is the capital God has given us to invest in ourselves. The marriage is the coming together of imperfect people who learn how to enjoy their difference. We have spoke a lot of things in the past. Go and watch my series 1, 2, 3. This is the 12th series. Go and watch them and embrace yourself with that pertinent knowledge. Today, another issue I'm going to address is the issue of extramarital affairs, what we call infidelity, extramarital affairs. People have sex another outside of marriage. Any marriage partner that engage in extramarital affairs cannot establish the dictatorship of faithfulness in a marriage. It widens the differences in marriage. Don't forget that marriage is where imperfect people come together to learn and enjoy their differences. And therefore, anybody who indulge in these extramarital affairs, what it means is that they cannot establish the dictatorship of faithfulness in the marriage. And this widens continue to widen their differences in the marriage, making their difference continue to be greater than the destiny of the marriage. Hence, it's very detestable, it's very unaccepted, because it defeats the groundswork of marriage. If you indulge in it, you cannot establish your dictatorship when it comes to faithfulness in marriage, and it widens your difference. Your difference keep on widening, and your difference continue to widen, that it cannot be greater than your destiny of the marriage. And therefore, it's very abhorrent to stay away from such a very repetitive act, a very unpleasant act. When a married partner has extramarital affair with somebody, a male or female, this person can impose his spiritual influence on the marriage due to the sexual communication. If the person has a projected elemental demons, the person can impose his dark responsibilities on the marriage and obviously affect its productivity and its efficiency. And there's something you have to be very mindful of. You have a sex with somebody and the person have a very bad spirit, they have projected elemental demons, astral projection, it can impose that his dark responsibilities on the marriage and obviously affect its productivity and efficiency and longevity. And therefore, there's something you have to always work on getting rid of that. If you keep on doing that, it's not something that you have to keep on doing that, because that's not what the Bible says. Plethora of people that are wondering, people are if my partner involved himself in such a very act, should I divorce the person? People resort to divorce if somebody commit adultery. And let's understand that in the book of Matthew chapter 18 verse 8 to 9, God permitted divorce for adultery, yet he didn't command it. So if my partner have committed extramarital affairs, should I divorce the person? In the book of Matthew chapter 18 verse 9, when Jesus was speaking to the people about divorce, his disciples, God permitted divorce, but he didn't command it. So if your person have committed extramarital affairs or adultery, and you think the person have shown renaissance or renew his mind towards restoring his faithfulness in the marriage, to keep your marriage, you can work, you can keep your marriage. The person have shown that, oh, you have shown that, yeah, the person have shown renew his mind, have shown renaissance, that you want to restore his faithfulness in marriage, you want to stay away from such a very act. You can keep your marriage and work towards breaking any dark responsibility of a spiritual influence that was imposed by the person in marriage, if there is anything like that. These are things that are very important for you to deal with. The person I'm so renaissance, I don't want to do it again. I want to restore my faith in marriage. Keep your marriage and work towards, if there's any dark responsibility imposed by the person, you can break it away through relentless life of prayer. It reminds me of marital life between colonials Barclay and Sophia Draxler, which almost hit the stage of divorce when the man committed adultery. It had a lot of spiritual influence in the marriage, and out of the three, business collapsed. Some of these things, people meet somebody, sleep with them. I remember in Accra, one guy, you have a lady, you have a baby with the lady, married the lady, say that he doesn't want to marry, he want to be sleeping with women. I think, and the lady, his sister, he's using his money to take his sister's children, and the lady killed him. I think the lady had a back spray, they killed him. You have impregnated me, your sisters are using spray to take care of your children, you're not taking care of my children. He killed him. And 2019, 2021, it happened in Accra. So we have to be very mindful about some of these things that will not have any abhorrent effect on our marriage. Again, you want to talk about managing distance marriage. Another critical issue in marriage, we want to talk about managing distance marriage. It's an incontrovertible fact, it's a palpable fact, there can be possibility of distance marriage. Patently, or most importantly, due to eventualities, there is a possibility of distant marriage, especially due to employment opportunities. There is a need to deal with that. There is a need to have effective communication to bring your presence physically in the home. If you are especially the man, if you are away, there's a need for very effective communication to bring your presence physically in the home. Through Zoom and other related platforms, organize morning devotion with the family, teach the children every evening on Zoom, guide them through their assignment, give them money for 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 set offering for every Sunday so that you connect yourself with their blessings. Share with them every Sunday evening what you learned in church and what you have learned for spiritual intimacy. These are very important for us. So there's a possibility of distance marriage. Because of job, the man, there are a lot of social platforms, Zooms and other things, Meet and other things. You can or use the organized morning devotion with your family every morning. You can use that to teach your children assignment, help them in the assignment whilst you are away. Every Sunday after church, call them, share with them what you learn and exchange ideas, build your spiritual intimacy. Give them offerings on Sunday to connect. Give every Sunday, give them offering to connect yourself with their blessing whilst you are away. During your years of dating and courtship, if you have trained yourself how to cook, wash, how to take care of children, he can take some of the man can take some of the children to where he is. They will help reduce the pressure on the children. Wife, I told you during your dating and courtship, use that to teach yourself how to cook, take care of children, wash, scrub, and those things. If you taught your husband all these things, if he's away, he can do all those things and come even take some of the children so that you reduce the pressure on you. During vacations, holidays, and weekends, join your spouse. Take the children to your parents if it's possible and have more time for sex. Cut down social activities, funeral, weddings, check activity, time on social media and others, and have more time for sex. If during your dating and courtship you train yourself very well for sex control, how to control yourself, it will save your distance marriage from infidelity. Infidelity. If you couldn't do that, there's a possibility it can have a very abhorrent effect due to the distance marriage. Every environment, there are opportunities. If during your dating and courtship you were able to enhance opportunity generating capabilities and idea generating capabilities, you should be smart in the new environment and spot opportunities to relocate your family to a new environment for effectual intimacy and making yourself a product of the environment. If during your intimacy, during the period of courtship and dating, you're able to enhance your opportunity generating capability, you enhance your idea generating capability, you should be able to be smart to spot opportunities that will help you relocate your family to the new environment. These are things, these are ideas, these are very powerful ideas you can leverage on to deal with your distance marriage. Because it's something you cannot avoid. Somebody can be here, you can get opportunity, go in US, go in Germany, If things are very difficult, what else do you want to do? You can't sit here and die. You have to look for opportunities. I want to remind you, go to Bismarck say, go to my YouTube channel. Nothing can stop you. Motivation message. Watch them, subscribe to them. Also YouTube, Bismarck say, I have motivation. I have also your marriage will be a state of mind. Teachings for dating and courtship. Extract from a book I've written. Your marriage will be a state of mind. An ebook on Amazon Gumroad. Read them. Subscribe. Go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. And also watch them. Also have these ebooks for you guys. Go to Amazon Kindle and Gumroad. Building a competitiveness in a crowded planet, $4. That will be impossible to have this world without you. $5, $4. Your marriage will be a state of mind to the world. $5. There is something inside you. The world is in need of $4. Leaders of generational thinkers. Amazon Gumroad for $4. $5. Also, you have those things for yourself. So we have all these things. So let's try to wrap up on series 12. Another issue I want to do is that husbands have to be mentally strong to create the economic vibrancy of the family. One of the monumentally, one of the natural endowment God gave to man is the ability to be mentally strong to create the economic health or the financial health of the family. A man should have that. A man should have that quality, because you are the breadwinner of the family. Women also help, but the man is your family. So you have that. You should be mentally strong, mental endowment to build economic vibrancy. You're going to take up children, paying school fees, paying this, building, doing this, and other things to helping the extended family, your aunties and uncles, children. So the man should have that agility, and that's one of the natural endowment, repository endowment God gave to any man, unless you also operationalize it. How did you know God gave it to every man? Let me tell you, in the Garden of Eden, Adam was the only person who was managing the whole Garden of Eden. Have you ever thought of that? Some theologians have estimated that, taking into account all the animals, the plant, and the confluence in Tidra and the Euphrates River and others, the Garden of Eden was estimated at 5,800 square miles, which Adam alone managed. Can you imagine? He was the only person who was managing a Garden of Eden that was 5,800 square miles. Indeed, Adam managed it very well. There was no report from God that shows that he mismanaged the garden. This indicates the mental endowment God have given to mankind, especially husbands. Husbands are supposed to exercise this mental strength to stagger the income generating capabilities to make enough resource for the family. Otherwise, it will adversely affect the financial stability of the family. You should be able to raise enough money to take care of your children. You can't have 3 children, irresponsible family who cannot take care of their children. We understand sometimes the hard situation can come, can't take care of your children. That's why it can happen to anybody. It should not be albatross. That is your attitude. That you're not stuck at the magnet of your mind to build your mental strength to raise money for your family. A man should be, if you don't do that, it creates a lot. One man told me that anytime he go to the house, he's not able to take enough money to the house. The wife started complaining. Every time we go there, her wife complain. Every day the wife complain. Every time the wife complain. I think he was fed up. In a cry, it happened in Trefe. The guy, one day when he came, the guy had taken poisoning, taking his life. When he go, every time the wife is giving frustration. You don't bring enough money home. You don't bring money home. There's no money to pay rent, pay bills, do this. We don't have enough money home. So the frustration was too much. When he came, the guy have taken poisoning. He have died. He have taken life. A lot of people are having that frustration. A man should have that quality, the ability to raise money for the family. That's the quality of Adam. Most importantly, I've reiterated that during your dating and courtship, spend some of your time identifying 50 to 100 businesses you can start without capital in a lot of 106 countries. You can leverage on it during your marital life to provide the economic vibrancy of your marriage. During your marriage, cut down time spent on social activities. You're a married man, you need to have time to look for opportunities. If you want to watch football, social media, you can just take 1 or 2 football matches you want to watch and save time and look for business opportunities. Look for mobile. Start. If I want football, maybe every week I watch 1 football match. I can use that time to look for about over 100 entrepreneurial foundations that finance entrepreneurial pursuit. I can look for more than 200 angel investors in the global world which can finance entrepreneurial pursuit in line with my expertise. I can spend time looking for more than 50 venture capitalists in the world. Relentlessly, I can have a bare eye view of economic activity in the global world and connect myself to it. Whatever task you have been given, no matter how small it is, impose your brilliance, and this will connect you to your opportunities. As a man, If you fail, it creates it's a central tenant of building economic vibrancy with the family. And then, man, if you fail that, it creates a lot of problems. Because you can't say your children's school fees and then you have to go and beg people. For how long can you depend on somebody to raise money for your family? A couple of years ago, I heard of a man who was selling drugs in a sack bag. He imposed his billions in that small business. This connected him to a large pharmaceutical company of selling drugs. During that, he's able to ignite his pinnacle possible life development over the period. So also you have to understand that whatever small business God is giving you, maybe you might not be having big business. It doesn't matter if you exercise, you impose your brilliance, God can expand that business. I told you a man who was selling drugs in a sack bag, post his brilliance, he get a contract to start selling drugs for large companies, and now to have a pharmaceutical companies, a lot of about 30 companies. You can also operationalize that. Thank you for your time. This is the series 12 of Your Marriage Will Be a State of Mind to the World. I'm bringing you. Go to my channel. I use the name Bismarck say, have a motivational message. Watch them, subscribe them. Nothing can stop you. Motivational message. Also on YouTube. I have a channel. Your Marriage Will Be a State of Mind. I have teachings on dating and courtship. Get them for yourself. Also, I have these teachings. I have also these ebooks for you guys. Go to Amazon Gumroad. Build your competitiveness in the crowded planet. $4. It will be impossible to have this world without you. $4. Your marriage will be a state of mind. $5. There is something inside you the world is in need of. Leaders of $4. Leaders of generation thinkers $5. Go to Amazon. Go to Gumroad for these things. Thank you so much. You bring you serious.